Hello? Wait, watch your step? Didn't you say watch your step? Okay. So I need to get aliens. Dengar. Django, I think, is the best. Hey, one good thing is Java's Haven works automatically. Alright. Activate 6. Search for the bridge. Activated Vigo V. Let's see, do I want a... Hey! Stop that! Actually, I'm kidding. I love you. Yes. Okay. So, do I want to grab Jabba's Haven now with surface defense? So I definitely want to do that. So the other one is no, or maybe I save it in hand for no escape. It seems pretty good. Maybe I spend 5 to add the Emperor. Yeah, adding Emperor to the palace seems actually pretty good. Yeah, I like that. And then draw one. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's grab the grabber. So I do this because I kind of want to fight over the Onion Shaper a little bit this game. And I feel like this makes it really tough. So I've got Emperor. That means Dengar is pretty much going to hit when I Force Lightning used. I've got Django to either add a Battle Destiny or hit him weapons. I've got Ceasefire. Switch Off is pretty good for, so next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll have enough to Vigo V, Guri, move them all over. Assuming that I don't activate Shizor's Palace. And it makes him throw his 3PO over here. Well, I guess he probably does that anyway because he's scared of Force Lightning. But, it's still pretty good for me, right? Oh, he puts his 3PO here. So I wonder if it's worth it to Force Lightning him. That means I lose out on Force Lightning, which is pretty good. This deck might want to run 2 Force Lightning, but the thing is I often don't play Emperor early. Emperor is not as big, at least I haven't, the way I've been playing. He he hasn't been as big a deal. Alright, I should look at what time I said the dinner was in the oven, because I don't remember. Alright, what did I say? Stop doing things, Kyle. Alright, he recirculated. He's probably not going to do anything for a while. He says your turn. Okay. When did I say that? Dinner in oven at 1914. It goes half an hour. So I have 16 more minutes. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I want to Vigo V, pull, Guri, move over, that would give me 1 force remaining, and I'd use that to move Force Lightning Lost. And that leaves me vulnerable at both sites. Killing 3PO is good, but also if I do that, yeah, he might free Han, retrieve 3PO. He can't pull 3PO anymore with I must be allowed to speak. So that's something. But also if I do this, I'm setting up 2 ping damage and I'm pretty secure at both sides. So I like that better. So I'm gonna pull Vigo with the city right now. Things might be different if, alright, the palace is out there. And I know I can confidently pull Vigo V because he wasn't in reserve last turn and I haven't shuffled. So if he was in my force pile, he was one of the 5 that I paid for Emperor because I drew the last card. So I know for a fact that Vigo V is in my deck. So I don't even need, it's a once per game, I can do it without any fear whatsoever. So with Vigo, I'm going to pull the Shizor's Palace. Shizor's Palace would pull up the uplink station, but that again is active. Okay, so yeah, these Mike French. I haven't really seen Mike French in Hall Table before. Alright, so that. So do I play this Vigo here or not? That's the question. So let's see. So what are the ups and downs? So if Vigo goes to Coruscant, it's more forfeit, which is good, but it's unlikely he'll get multiple Destiny, and the Vigo covers, but if he hits Vigo, draws Destiny of 5 or better, I'd have to forfeit Guri or Shizor, which is not ideal, and I don't foresee the Viga's Force Drain +1 coming up very often this game, so I think I'd rather deploy him free than for 3. Yeah, a 3 deploy forfeit 4 guy is not what I want to do with my time, so I'd rather deploy him free. Also, if I get the Skyhook, I can just shuttle Vigo up. So yes, I'm going to play the Vigo for free here, move them all over, flip, and go. Yeah, I like aobs a lot. It's a fun deck. um, sorry, I'm typing. We were talking, you know. You guys can join us, by the way, in the Hall Table Observers and talk and stuff like that. Um, um, Joe Olson thinks Master Luke is better. I strongly think Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight is better. So yeah, I mean, we accept every observer. I mean, obviously, we're letting the internet observe. Oh, I flipped back. Luke's out. So that didn't last long. So one thing that I'm lacking, and maybe would be an argument for keeping Vigo, is a good attack plan right now for Luke. But of course, Luke isn't doing much sitting there. But he is keeping me on the 0 side. And he's either threatening Run Luke Run or Nabrin right now. He's threatening Run Luke Run. So yeah, he's gonna run the Run. Wait, why did he do it that way? So I do want to search out the Force Lightning. Do I want to Force Lightning Lost Lando? Not really. No. I kind of want this battle to happen. I've got... So I force... So, let's see. Do I ceasefire or not is the question. Ceasefire lets hidden weapons go through, and then I can shoot, and Force Lightning is pretty good. I can force lightning lost. No. I can shoot force lightning on my next turn. I can add Boba Fett. Yeah, so I think I'd do ceasefire. So yeah, I think I ceasefire here in Hidden Weapons Luke. Almost everything gets him off the table at the end of the battle, and then he just has the 2 destinies. And if he wants to cancel the ceasefire, then... Alright, so I... Alright, so your RLRs. Okay, then I ceasefire. Losing 2 from reserve, or do I want to lose... No, I can pull no escape with that, or Jabba's Haven. So lose the 2 from reserve, those are pretty good. Alright, so what did you just pass? Okay, so I hit Hidden Weapons Luke. Nothing, I'm assuming. It's a 4, so Luke is just hit, which is, you know. Actually, it's not that bad, because now Lando's gonna be alone. Maybe you actually voluntarily forfeit Lando. So he does get 2 battle destinies, which are high. Or I also get 2 battle destinies. Okay, so do I keep? So I can only keep 1 character. So 4, 7, 10. What's the 1 character I want to keep? What's up? Yeah, but do you have a question? Hold on, stream. So I can't understand. Say that again, louder. So can I see that? So it sounds like it's a bill. Okay. So this is gonna be different. Okay, so this is our first. So yeah, this is our bill for the February coverage. All right, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, this one's actually paid by February 1st. They didn't give us a ton of time. So we keep. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes stream. Sorry about that, friends. I'm back. Looks like he might be freeing Han here. Let's pull coward. They're gonna clash. If he has draw their fire. This could be interesting. So the beatdown worked okay. Not great. I hit Lando, which was good, but then I drew 3 low destinies. Sorry about the mess. Yep. Fortunately, I have Gick. So, yeah, he's making it more of a game. I'm still actually quite a bit ahead. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the question is, do I want to? No, I think I saved the Force Lightning to threaten Han, maybe? So it can't go out. I think I just don't care that much about. Or I could blow out Chewie if he tries to move 1. Yeah, so if I do that, he tries to move 1 out, he moves Ben out, he frees Han, that's not as good. So can I just play him here? So if I'm not going to Force Lightning this turn, I want to use that to peek. I'd like to get Coruscant set up, so get some free Force Drains and some Force Drains that he's presumably not going to be able to contest. Alright, so let's now so the final card is Zekis the Messenger. This force pile is actually not that good. Well, Ellis is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is good, this is good. This is alright. And the thing about Zekis with Messenger is I don't really have a Black Sun agent to put on it. So do I draw up to security tower? Am I going to need that? How much am I activating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And after I draw some cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have 24, 28 life force. Yeah, I could use the activation. And I might as well draw Zekis then. No, I want Faline's Fist. I really would like some more characters in this force file. They must all be in the reserve deck. And not having hidden weapons in hand is kind of bad. Alright, so yeah, let's do it like this. Will you just take a seat? Yeah. Oh. Oh. So I want to Ellis this crew. It's actually pretty good. Using Forlom on Ben Kenobi is pretty good, even though I won't have. Well, though he can Chewy my Forlom, so I can't actually use Ben Kenobi unless I want to Separate Stun. Although if I do that, that's pretty good. I'd add how much to attrition? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could add 5. So if I Separate Stun Chewy, play Forlom after Ellising. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have peeked at the top 2 cards in my reserve here. Interesting. So do I search for Force Lightning now or later? I think I want to activate some of these characters. So I want to activate some of the characters. Then I want to activate Hidden Weapon. No. So I search for, yeah, I want, the cards I used weren't good, so I want to keep them at the bottom of the deck. But I kind of would like to So let's see. You drew a bunch of cards, so you could clash somebody. So maybe defensively clashes Forlom. I could Force Lightning Chewy, but I don't know where it is. Or actually, I only need to draw greater than 6 with this bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's actually not hard to do at all. Yeah. Alright, so although, actually, no, I need to break more than a 9 in order to get rid of 3PO. So maybe I just Force Lightning 3PO here and see if I can draw high enough. That actually seems not bad. see, so I want to search for force lightning first then, so that I can see. No. Well, yeah. And then just make sure it's not a 1. If it's a 1, what do I shuffle with? Well, no. Go to the battle phase. If it's a 4 or higher, force lightning, Chewy. If it's lower, force lightning, 3PO. And then home view, don't draw a 1. I could close call it if it's a 1. Okay, that seems best. Alright, so now let's peek with Blast controls. Okay, so the good cards are so 1, 2, 3, 4. So after 4 is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to use at least, well, I'm going to use at least 2. And then basically I just want to draw it. So yeah, I'll draw up until CAD B, no, up until force push. Up until Ellis. Actually, get the second Ellis? No. Yeah, get the second Ellis. Alright, so now let's search for the force lightning. Force lightning pre-battle means I can retrieve it, although he can pull simple tricks if he wants to with his last shield. Actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'll want that. Alright, so Ellis. Spend 2. So I've used 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and add forward long. So you will presumably be pulling simple tricks. Yeah, quite a mercenary would have been very good here. Quite a mercenary and he would have won the game. So cancels. Actually, maybe I should have forced lightning Chewy first, but no, I want to know what my destiny is if I can hit. It is a 4, so I can force lightning targeting Chewy and kill Ben here. So here, even a 0 kills Ben, so I can save the close call for protecting. Okay, well, I don't need it because I'm gonna switch off. Which he grabs. Okay, 2, 8, 11, 16. So he tries to neighbor during the battle. So yeah, he tried to Ellis during battle. So the question is, do you want to Ellis or neighbor before the battle? That's when I can't believe, like, I accidentally did try to neighbor him. So, let's see, that was my neighboring. That was my force lightning. So, he does it right after I do. So I grab neighboring. So he moves everyone into audience chamber. Now the question is, do I follow? 2, 3, 4, 5? Do I follow? So I move Emperor and Forlom here. I've got two pretty good sites. And I draw, yeah, it's better than trying to move them in. And also, those are cards that I want to draw. And I have a second Ellis. Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, I know that the 4 is the top, so now I'm just drawing. Actually, I shouldn't have moved these two because those were two characters that I used to move. I just kind of lost track of where exactly they were. I'm actually just gonna So yeah, I'm not gonna move. Did this stupid thing happen again? This bug happens when you undo drawn cards sometimes. So I draw these two because they're two characters, then I draw Cad Bane, these two, then Ellis. And again, Coward is preventing him from retrieving during his activate phase or control phase, so he's probably not going to flip. He's going to maybe deploy someone to the farm and then flip, or the palace and then flip, which opens them out to Ellis. Yeah, Yoda over there, okay. So now, yeah, now he can free Han, now he can retrieve. Yeah, I don't know, coward. The question is, do I want to force lightning her? No, not really. That's not really the way this match is won or lost. So if he doesn't have Hujix, I win. Hujix or quite a mercenary. Quite a mercenary would also cause me to lose. Let's see. 5, 8, 11, 17, 19. Well, really need to do more than that. I could force lightning Leia, but again, I don't think that, although I would get to retrieve the force lightning, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, and I've got the I'll just kill Leia. So activate the 16. Yeah, let's go ahead and Ellis. Everyone there. Yeah, if he doesn't have Hujix, it's game, and it is. Now they're convinced that Master Luke is the way to go. Alright, I'm going to end this broadcast right now. I might play again immediately, but this is a good stopping point. And hopefully, gets rid of my lag or something, if I have any. Hopefully I don't.